watching Let's Chat.
Seems like just about every time you turn around, there is some sort of new technology, some new procedure designed to help improve our health. We're talking with Dr. Newton Wiggins, who is a cardiologist with the Chattanooga Heart Institute at CHI Memorial. Dr. Wiggins, good to see you. You're here talking about the Watchman procedure. Tell me exactly what the Watchman procedure is.
That's perfect. So, as an electrophysiologist, which is what I do, I'm a heart rhythm doctor.
Right.
One of the biggest problems that we see in our patients is a problem called atrial fibrillation, or AFib for short. And what that is it's an electrical problem of the heart. It's a problem with the top chambers that usually results in a rapid and irregular heartbeat.
Which can scare you if you've ever had that before.
That's correct. And our biggest concern as your heart team is that sometimes patients don't feel it that much.
Right.
And this particular condition can lead to strokes if it's not adequately treated. And so that is one of our greatest fears as the heart team.
Sure. And there is, and you were telling me before we started that this procedure has not really been around all that long.
That's right. We're very excited to bring it here to Chattanooga. And it's a new procedure that is designed to help protect our patients from having a stroke in patients who are not able to tolerate blood thinners.
Right.
And so the cornerstone of stroke risk reduction in atrial fibrillation is blood thinner.
Sure.
And that works for the vast majority of our patients, and it works extremely well. However, the problems with blood thinner is that some people bleed.
Right.
So they're not able to take a blood thinner. They're not able to protect themselves from having a stroke. And that's where this Watchman device comes into play.
And you brought one of these Watchman devices in this morning, and I wanted to show you at home exactly what this is and get you to explain how this does what it does. This thing looks like a mini jellyfish, basically. Well, it does.
Some people say an umbrella, some people say a parachute. I actually really like the jellyfish analogy. So there is a spot on the left side of the heart. It's called the left atrial appendage.
Right.
But what that really is just a small pouch on the left side of the heart. And when people go into AFib, blood tends to pool in that pouch.
Right.
And what happens is clots tend to form. And what happens is sometimes those clots can break free, go through the heart and up to the brain, which would cause a stroke.
Right.
And so this jellyfish device, the Watchman, actually is designed to go into that pouch and completely seal it off.
What kind of procedure time are you talking about? Once you've identified a patient as benefiting from one of these, what's the procedure? How long does it take to actually insert this into the heart?
Yeah, that's a great question, Chip. So it's very quick. We ask patients they come in from home. This is done in our electrophysiology lab, or EP lab. It's done under general anesthesia, and it typically takes about an hour. It's done through the leg. It's minimally invasive.
Right.
And we go up into the heart and we deploy the device. It's done under ultrasound and x-ray guidance. And we ask patients that they stay overnight for one night and they go home the following day.
And that overnight stay is just basically for observation, right?
You got it. You got it. Observation.
And this is, again, you said the FDA did not even approve this procedure until
just
2015.
recently, a few years ago.
And it always takes a little while for that to get active in the medical community. The FDA could approve something today, and it's still going to be a few years before it is available to the general public.
That's right.
How do we know if we need to get screened, if this is going to be something that would be appropriate for our hearts?
So I think patients who have atrial fibrillation and they're having problems tolerating their blood thinner, so it's whether it's bleeding or recurrent falls, something that puts them at risk for having bleeds, those are the patients this is designed for. It's not for everyone with AFib, that is for certain. It's really just for a small subset, but it's super valuable in that small subset because we're so excited that we can now protect this subset of our population from having a stroke.
And you guys are bringing such new innovations to our area. We're grateful for that. Dr. Newton Wiggins, CHI Memorial, the Chattanooga Heart Institute. Check it out. And again, we're going to name this, I know it has a nice medical name, but this is now the new jellyfish device. Check it out. You can go to their website and find out more at ChattanoogaHeart.com. Again, ChattanoogaHeart.com.